Hey, welcome back everybody. So today I'm actually going to talk to you about my Sur Ron. This is the Sur Ron X. I got it from Cycles. And I kind of wanted to just talk to you about it a little bit and take it on a little bit of a ride along. It has a 6,000 watt motor in it, so it's pretty powerful, but it comes in a street legal mode. And what that means is there's actually a little green wire in here. There's a little key slot right here to open up this top part to give you access to the battery. And this little green wire, you snip that green wire and then you have full power. But then it doesn't really make it super easy to drive around on the street because then once you take it off of EP mode and put it into sport mode, it'll go up to 45 miles an hour. Right now, because I have just the limiter on there, it's only going to go to about 28 miles an hour. At least that's what according to the speedometer, which according to a lot of videos is kind of wrong, but we'll see. I'm going to get a little GPS thing to put on the side here to kind of test that out. I'll probably do that in a later video. But right now, like I said, it's the X controller, so it's a little bit quieter than their normal MX, and it also has regen braking and stuff like that on there, which you can pretty much feel too. So it doesn't really, when you have it in sport mode, it doesn't really like to coast as well. And then, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Everything else is bone stock on it. I'll take it for a spin and kind of show you guys around. Got this little sticker on it that, you know, for the Sur Rons that don't have the super high-end top speed, like don't have the wire snipped yet. But yeah, oh, the only other thing I did to it was got new brake pads. The stock brake pads make it squeak ridiculously, so I couldn't stand it. And obviously I had to put a little mirror here so I can kind of see behind me, or at least give me an idea of what's behind me, because this bike is super quiet compared to like a normal dirt bike or, you know, motorcycle, even though it's considered a bicycle, which is pretty funny. We got a headlight up here. I put these the front fender on. The headlight always stays on, which is kind of annoying. It's got a little tail light too that always stays on. Don't mind the mud. Just took it for a little spin earlier. But let's go ahead and put the key in. It's right up front here. These are air shocks in the front, spring shocks in the back. And it also has a kickstand sensor, so if the kickstand's on, it will not go. So let's go ahead and just kind of take it around the block real quick. We're in EP mode, so let's see how much power it kind of gives us. Full throttle. You know, we got quite a lot of pickup. It goes really quickly. Let's go over here. Like I said, I'm just gonna go kind of around the block. Let's go ahead, and then if it's in sport mode, the front end wants to take off and just do a wheelie. So watch that. So I usually just keep it in EP mode if I'm riding around town, just so I don't, you know, raise any eyebrows or cause any suspicion. But yeah, I've had this bike for probably about 2 weeks now, and I've just been kind of just going on these short little cruises with it. It's been a whole lot of fun. And yeah, I mean, the battery right now, it's not at a full charge. I was riding it around earlier, so it's only about, it's at about 60% or so after I took it for about a, I don't know, 10-15 minute ride, or not 10-15 mile ride earlier. And it was only at 80 when I took it out. So the battery lasts quite a while. You know, it's rated to go from anywhere from, you know, 40 to 80, depending on how you drive it and what the terrain is. 40 to 80 miles, excuse me. So there's no like guarantee that it's gonna go, oh, full charge, you got this many miles or so. It's all dependent on the terrain and how you ride it. But right now I'm just kind of cruising around town. I'm not really going more than like 25 miles an hour, because that's the speed limit around here. Go ahead and take a left. And obviously it handles on road and off road just fine. So if we were to, you know, go up here and just kind of take it into this little field real quick, you know, there's no real issues. Put it into sport mode. Really kind of just go wherever you want to go. Obviously handles hills really well. Take it off of sport mode. But yeah, it obviously handles hills very well, so you don't have to worry about doing any sort of climbs or anything like that. And yeah, it does come with just pegs on it normally. And you can put a pedal system on there to make it more compliant, which I have a pedal system, but it kind of got damaged during shipping. So instead of putting that damaged piece on here, I'd rather just, you know, ride around like this and, you know, kind of risk it a little bit. It's not very smart, I don't recommend it, but I don't want to ruin my bike. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. And I did buy another electric bike about a month ago, and it was like the low end, like 300 watts, super street legal, just regular bike. I mean, this is street legal as well, but just super simple bike. And it was a lot of fun, but I just wanted a little bit more power. So I ended up looking around and I found the Sur Ron, and it looked one of the coolest. A lot of the other bigger electric bikes with the bigger motor, they're a little bit more boxy and square, especially right around here. This one looks more like a dirt bike, so it's really cool. The other ones look way more like a bicycle, so if you're going for that look, like the stealth bomber look, that was definitely be what you want. Let's go ahead and wait for this car to pass. But yeah, we'll go around a little bit more and I'll show you kind of how it performs. Kind of go around here. Gonna take a left. But yeah, I mean, for cruising around town, going off-road a little bit, this is perfect. I mean, it'll pretty much handle any terrain that you're gonna throw at it. I've seen people race these against like full-on 250 dirt bikes. Because like I said, once you cut that cord in there, it'll go all the way up to 45 miles an hour without a problem. Right now I'm only going about 22, 20, so I'm going relatively slow. If you like to do wheelies and stuff like that, EP mode is not the mode for you. You definitely want to keep it in the sport mode. Go ahead on here a little bit. Do a few little wheelies for you guys. Ah, that sucked. Hold on, I can't leave on that shitty wheelie there. Oh, I'm not doing so hot. Oh well, I'm not very good at wheelies. Like I said, I just got this a few weeks ago, so I'm just kind of practicing. But yeah, if you're looking for an electric bike, something that has a little bit more power than your standard looking bike, and you know, something that looks a little bit different, the Sur Ron, definitely take a look at it. You know, the guys over at Luna Cycles are really great. They'll answer any questions you have. And that's pretty much it. I'd love to hear you guys' opinion on the bike. If you guys want to see some more videos, maybe a little bit longer riding video where I kind of just talk about some other stuff, that'd be pretty fun too. But yeah, like, favorite, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a good one now.